Hi, welcome back to the lessons on computing. My name is Mr. Orm. Last lesson we were looking at setting up a table in a database with suitable fields and data types for eSafety resources. In this lesson we're going to populate that table. I already have the database set open, and if I click on the table, at the moment, there is nothing in that table, okay? It's just a blank table with no records, okay? Each record is a particular item in this table, okay? And it consists of a different field, a different thing relative to the fields. And I can go to View and Design, and I can then see the different fields that make up each record. Okay? Now if I go back to View and Design, there's nothing there. Okay? Now if I right click and close, I'm going to populate this with a text file. And if I just minimize this, I'm going to close the original file there. And I've got a text file here that I have full of eSafety resources, and I would like to populate the table with all of these resources. Now to type all of these out will take me a long time, but the nice thing with Access and with other database applications is that we can just import this data in, which is what we will do. So going back to Access, I can go to, on the ribbon, the category External Data, and then I have two choices. I have Import and Link or Export. So I will go to Import and Link and click Text File. Now, the first part says File Name. I need to browse for the file that I will import into this database, into this table. So I need to go Browse, and I go Desktop, which is where I have saved it, and there is a text file called eSafety Resources. I click, press Open, it's then put the file there. I then have three options. I can either import the source data into a new table, or I can append a copy of the records to a table. Now append means add. I can add the records to a table. I want to do that because I have already created this table TBL eSafety. So I append to the table TBL eSafety, I make sure I select it, and then press OK. The next window basically asks me, how is it separated? How's the data separated? Well, the first option says characters such as comma or tab. And if I was to look at the file, it is separated by a comma or a tab. So I click the first one. And then the next one, it's asking me which one is it separated. Table, semicolon, tab, semicolon, comma, space, or other. I know it's a comma, so I click comma. If, let's say, the first row was field names, then I would click the first row be field names, but of course it isn't. So I don't need that. So I keep that unticked, and then I click Next. It then says Import the table, Import to table, TBL eSafety, and then I press Finish. And it says Finished importing to file. Do you want to save these steps? No need, so I press Close. And just to see if it works, I double click on the table, and what I should see is all the data. Now the problem I've got is that actually some of the data is truncated, which means it's cut off by the column widths. So I can click in the top corner between the row and the column. So I click in the top corner and I just move between two fields where I get this nice little line, double click, and it will then it'll basically expand the column widths. okay, which is great because I can then see all the data. It's not truncated. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and comment, and I look forward to seeing you next time.